It's classic game room time. When the game is called Chiki Chiki Boys on the Sega Genesis, you know it's gotta be good. Let's take a look at Chiki Chiki Boys. That's just fun to say. That's right, Mark. It's also super fun to play, and I'm gonna start this review with an apology because I'm about to spend your money for you. Check your wallet. There should be 20 bucks missing, and if it's not, it will be soon because you're not leaving this review without wanting a copy of Chiki Chiki Boys, one of the best platformers on the Sega Genesis. You start off by picking one of two twins. The blue guy's a little bit faster, and the red one is slower but has more magic, which comes in super handy during boss battles. And there's a lot of boss battles, so typically I would recommend the red one. And your ears are not lying to you, this music's awesome. I first enjoyed Chiki Chiki Boys on the Sega Nomad with headphones and was just blown away by how good this game sounds. Chiki Chiki Boys has a bizarre name, but it's really cool. This reminds me of one of the Wonder Boy games. It's insanely colorful, it plays really well, and of course, the blast processing just flows from the speakers. The level designs are equally good. Let's talk about how you play the game. You can jump, you slash with your sword, and you've got magic. That's about it. It's a pretty straightforward platformer, but for some reason this one just stands out as being one of the better games on the Genesis, and it came out relatively late, around 1993, I think. In between each level, you've got a store system here where you can stock up on extra health, magic, and a continue if you need it. You choose from one of the first 3 levels where you want to start playing the game and then continue from there. There's a nice mix of the side-scrolling platformer levels and these flying levels. So it really does remind me of Wonder Boy. Let's listen to some more of this music and enjoy the excellent visuals. Good art design, this game just screams fun. Have you made it this far into the review without buying a copy yet? Like, I've never really heard much about this game, and I'm kind of curious why. It's one of the better games on the Genesis, at least in this genre, and I think it might be because of the title. Like, it just doesn't say much. Chiki Chiki Boys. It's fun, it sounds neat, but what does it say? That these kids like to tell dirty jokes? This one could have used a better title. Like Truxton 3. A friend of mine is looking for a good platformer for his young son. What's up, Michael from Philadelphia? I hear you're good at Sonic. And hey boss, that's good parenting. Starting kids on the Sega Genesis is the right thing to do. Personally, I go with Vectrex, but you know, either one is good. My point here is that this game is great for all ages. Because it's not so easy you'll just blow through it, but it's also not so hard that it's unapproachable. And it's bright and colorful and lively, so it's great for kids. Even old ones. Like me. And I've got a classic game room shout out and thank you to send to Steven from Portland, Oregon. Thank you for sending Chiki Chiki Boys to the show. I've had a great time playing it, and I highly, highly recommend this game for everyone who's collecting for the Genesis or Mega Drive, and that should be all of you. Remember, you can have one continue for each of the levels, and I think the red twin is the better of the two because the extra magic comes in really handy during boss battles. How good is the music in this game? You know what to do, kids. Buy a copy and play Chiki Chiki Boys because it's awesome. There's hidden stuff everywhere. You've got two twins to choose from, and I think there's a lot of great replay value here. Chiki Chiki Boys. It'd be great to see a sequel to this game, Capcom, because I'm sure you're watching, right?